Sagittarius, we're going to dive straight into your reading with the Starseed Healing Waters cards that you all vibe so well with. Hope you guys are doing great. So let's see, Sagittarius, give these a quick shuffle for you. Whoa, that one is really sticking to my hand. Wow, look at this warrior. Yeah, Sagittarius, warrior woman. Wow. Have you answered your deepest calling, is what the card says. Now, what I'm going to say is I think a lot of you, Sag, are in warrior mode right now. Okay? Well, let's see what else it says. I always look at these first, and then I look at the traditional tarot, mesh the two together, because that's Sagittarius for you. You have double missions. You are multifaceted individuals. And many people are many signs, but I see it a lot like to the nth degree with Sagittarius when you're awakened. You know, not every Sagittarius, but I'm talking about those of you who come into my channel who are awakened. You know who you are. And I feel you right now. I got the goosebumps. Okay, let's see. Your crossing card at this time is you're going through transformation, Sag. Things are changing on a cellular level. Cellular level, things are changing. You're going through deep healing at this time. You may be feeling this, Sag. You may be purging things. You may be going through situations like I have that you never dreamed of. I feel like there's a lot going on here, but you are a warrior. You are working your way through this, and it is working out for you. Some of you may have mysteriously had a kitty cat enter your lives. Now, I don't know who that was for. I just saw this when I laid the card down. There's something about a cat guide for some of you. Not just a pet cat, but I mean an important being, a guide coming through for you. Priestess, yeah, that's you, Sagittarius. Priestess energy for sure. How are you being called to step up and lead? Because you are leaders, many of you Sagittarius. There are lion beings in the background on this card. So far we've seen a kitty cat and lion beings that are speaking to you loudly at this time, Sagittarius. You know, I always do this by feel. Somebody asked me in the comments, they were curious how I do the cards, and I literally do them by feel. There's no rhyme or reason. I do them as I feel guided. I feel them with my fingers. Sometimes they kind of stick to me, have a magnetism. Some of you, Sag, may be feeling the weight of the world at this time. Weight of the world. This came up last time. This is about setting boundaries, letting go. It may not be yours to carry. And there's a lot here about letting go. Let God and the angels help you through this time. If you're going through this time of chaos where you're feeling like you're fighting your way through it, yeah, it's because you're going through this transformation. Cellular level, things are changing. This might be why you're purging things, because they hold old cellular memories, and you're changing. You're changing. You can probably feel it. You may be listening to different music. You may be drawn to different people, or not drawn to people at all. You may be drawn to cats, not dogs. You know, there's lots of changes that I see coming up. Now, you may be feeling like you're in the void at this time, Sagittarius. This is almost like the cosmic womb. This could be the dark night of the soul. I feel like some of you are going through the dark night of the soul, or you've been through it recently. Let me pull one more of these, and we're going to go to traditional tarot and see how that lines up with your earth life, because all of this is your spiritual energy at this time. And sometimes, maybe more often than sometimes, it's at odds with your earth life. You know, it's like your spiritual life's up here and earth life's like boom, down here. And it's hard to mesh the two. So that's what we try to do in these readings. Your star family, look at this. Here's your star family looking out for you, Sagittarius, at this time. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. You're not in the void any longer. You may have been. You may have been for, a period of healing and going through that transformation. So yeah, call in support from your ancestors, from your star family, your guides, your angels, higher power. It's that time to do that, okay? So let's look over here at Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you answered your deepest calling, Sagittarius? Yeah, you're definitely on a new path. Look at the Fool card. You can see her, you know, fighting her way through. She's leading with her sword, and you may need to do that at this time. It's very significant on this new path to protect yourself. What is happening with this transformation? You're a little confused. It's causing confusion for one thing. Let's see what else, Sag. It's causing deep healing, but confusion. Like you may not be sure what you want. You may feel really isolated. Yeah, and here it was, the void. This hermit energy. I feel like, you know, you're gaining a lot of inner wisdom with this transformation that you're going through. That's not to say it's always fun, okay? It's not always fun. What else about this transformation? Because I feel like that's huge at this time. Some of you, this is 8 of Cups, some of you may find yourselves moving or walking away from situations, people, things, houses. You may just be abandoning things that don't work for you anymore, you know. And that's not to say you're abandoning people who need you or pets. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about abandoning situations that don't work. You might be, I'm not going there anymore. I'm not even going to eat at that restaurant anymore. I don't want them touching my food with their energy, you know, that kind of thing. It can be big or little things that I feel like you're saying goodbye to. And also, this is a timing card. You know, this can have to do in a month's time. I feel like your transformation is going to be complete and you're going to be a whole different person, Sag. I really do. In a month. So we're looking at a month out from right now. I feel like you are going to, I feel like I have webs on my face talking to you right now. What's that about? How funny. You may be feeling like you're in some web. You know, like I said, I totally do these readings by feel, and when I get sensations like that, they mean something. Some of you may be writers. Spiders represent writing. You may finish your book in a month. Some of you may feel caught in a web and you're pulling it away so you can see where you're going. There's something really significant, Sag, about webs. Webs of confusion, webs of isolation. Maybe somebody created a web for you. Maybe you were sent some sort of a curse or a spell, and you're feeling it and you're pulling it away. There's, it's going to be a little different for everybody, but it's definitely for some of you. No accident, I felt that. Okay, High Priestess, here you are. This keeps coming, I'm still feeling this. This must be on my glasses or something. Okay. Or in the energy. Okay, so we're looking at Priestess. This is in your energy, clarified by the Queen of Swords. Now, look at this. You had the Warrior card. There's no accident. All this swordsy energy is coming up for you, Sagittarius, because you're the only sign in the zodiac that carries a weapon, okay? There's a reason for that, because you're a warrior. So here you are. You are being highly intuitive. You're maybe being ruthless and cutting out things that don't work, like I mentioned earlier, and you are protecting your energy on this new path of transformation you're going on. And you need to, because I feel like somebody's cast a web on your path and you may be walking into it and you need to watch out for it. So do keep being this Queen of Swords, intelligent, thinking your way through things logically, trusting your logic, trusting your intellect, setting boundaries. Now, we've got the Two of Pentacles with this Weight of the World card. Some of you may be going through financial hardships. Some of you may be juggling money. Some of you may be being juggled by somebody, you know, in a third-party situation. This is about letting go of what doesn't work, walking away from things, which we saw earlier, and this is about healing for yourself and using your intuition. leading the way. You know, if you're being called to step up and lead, it may be to lead yourself out of a situation where you feel like you're being juggled or that is draining you financially. Let's look at the void. The void, the dark night of the soul, feeling like you're in this state of emptiness, maybe jamming you at this time. Look at these cards, totally jammed up on that. Whoa. Wow, you may be feeling blocked. You may be in the void because something is blocking your energy and you need to clear that out or do a return to sender. Let's see what that's about. What's this void thing about? Oh, Ten of Swords. Yeah, so Sag, this is, I want to say some of you have been through a Ten of Swords, okay? This is part of why, not all, but part of why you're being the warrior at this time, because you've needed to be to protect your energy. Somebody set a web for you. I felt it. I totally felt it. You know, a web is not always a bad thing, but in this case with the Ten of Swords and the void, it's telling me somebody was trying to block your forward motion. Somebody was trying to block you from going down a new path. And this could be somebody from your past. We'll look and see. Let's look and see who or what might have sent you something like that. But a Ten of Swords, of course, is a bad ending, or being stabbed in the back, or being set up to fall. And I feel like this happened to you, Sagittarius, or you may be going through this at this time. You know, of course, this is not going to be, you know, some people are going to comment, no, I'm happy. And that's great. I hope you are. I hope you're happy. But for those of you who are going through a Ten of Swords, I know you'll get it, because it's not a good place to be. And this reading is being pretty clear on your warrior energy and protecting yourself in all ways, Sagittarius. Yeah, hold on to your money. Hold on to your money. Somebody was either trying to drain your money, and this doesn't mean, okay, there's two things going on here, Sag. So this doesn't mean that if somebody sent you this, if this is a psychic attack on you, which some of it looks like it is because you're clearly protecting yourself from something. So if this was a psychic attack, it doesn't mean it happened yesterday. It could have happened years ago. For some reason, it's being kicked up because we are in or just went through Mercury retrograde, okay? I'm not sure of the exact dates, but there's also a shadow period. And Mercury, plus all the other retrograde planets, has been really intense. This has been a super intense time period the last few weeks. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you felt it. So it could have come from a third-party situation. I almost feel like whoever sent you this Ten of Swords energy that you went through recently, but it started to happen a while ago, somehow it got kicked up again. There's something here about somebody being very jealous of you. I feel a strong jealousy from this Queen of Cups energy. This was somebody who was very flirtatious and alluring and having to do with this juggling, this Two of Pentacles juggling energy. Let's see what else about that, because that's the crux of it right there. This person, whoever she is, and this is not you, Sag, okay? You're showing up as Queen of Swords, Warrior, all that stuff this time. That's not to say you're not sometimes Queen of Cups, but in this particular reading today, you're not. This is a different energy, and whoever this is going through a major life change, and I think they're blaming you for it. Sometimes the Judgment card can be a major transformation. I see now you're not the only one going through a transformation. See, the transformation was your crossing card. This was your challenge, Sagittarius. It might be somebody else's transformation that has become your challenge, because whoever this is sending you bad energy as if you caused it. Maybe they think your person, who they're now with and now they're breaking up with, wants to come back to you, or maybe they think he or she did come back to you, Sagittarius, because there's a jealousy. There's a jealousy that you didn't cause. You're over here minding your own business. You're over here working. You're over here doing your tarot readings or whatever you're doing, making your music, writing your books. And then there's this person in the background who can't stop obsessing about you and thinking that your previous person wants you back. That's exactly what's going on. Let's see where this goes. what's going to happen here with this? Well, you're going to get more and more creative. I feel like once you get through this Ten of Swords energy that may or may not have occurred again to you at this time, you're either starting a new business, or even this person may be seeing you starting a new business and they're jealous. Yeah, I just saw like this, like somebody with binoculars out there watching Sagittarius, okay? And that may be through binoculars, or it may be through the internet, and they're stretching your picture and they're trying to read your energy, and right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Somebody either cast a spell on you, Sag, with this Magician card, or they cast a spell on you. That's all I've got to say. There was a spell. Do a return to sender, Sag. Yeah. Now, this is your energy, okay? This is the Chariot. This is you moving beyond this bad energy. And again, you're saying goodbye to it. You're abandoning things that don't work. You have gotten a lot of inner wisdom. You might be by yourself at this time. You might still be feeling like you're in a void. So I would suggest clearing and, do a return to sender if that's what's happening to you. This is not everybody's reading, so don't try to make it your reading if it's not. If it's not resonating, it's not your reading, okay? But if it is, you're gonna know. You totally will know. All right, let's get final words for Sagittarius today. I feel like, Sag, you have drawn a lot of jealousy to yourself, not through any fault of your own, but through your, over your lifetime. I feel like you've drawn this jealousy to you because you're very talented. You know, Sagittarius tends to have a lot of multidimensionality going on, a lot of skills and talents, and it does make people jealous. It does. It stirs people up, you know? They don't like it. They wish they had it, and they don't. It's somebody, okay, we're continuing this reading. I was going to get final words, but this is somebody younger than you. And it's like they thought they could compete because you're older, but guess what? They can't. And I get a lack of dimension. I get a lack of substance with this person, and I feel like your previous person is bored with the lack of substance. You know, at first it was a flashy, shiny new toy, and now it feels like empty. You know, it's like empty. There's nothing there. I feel like the connection has worn itself out, if there ever was a connection, and I feel like it was a false soulmate. It was like a, what do they call it, a false twin flame kind of situation, okay? I don't know why this is coming up, but anyway, here it is. Could have been a Libra. This younger person could have been a Libra. There's also Cancerian energy with this Chariot, but I feel like this is you, Sag, zooming ahead out of this whole Ten of Swords mess. Okay. All right, let's get a final, let's try to get final words for Sag if they'll give it to us, okay? I hope this was helpful. Your transformation is to heal completely from whatever this Ten of Swords situation was, and to heal from this past person. Your past person might be showing up in some way. And I mean, they could show up knocking on the door, which I doubt. They could show up texting you. They could show up on their name on some random person's license plate at a stop sign, okay? But somehow they're thinking about you hard, Sag, thinking about you real hard. They want to offer you something. They want to like give you a gift, or be generous, or want you to be generous with them again. There's something about generosity, but also a gift. I feel like there's a gift somewhere in this whole chaotic mess. I feel like there's a gift. There's something about a return of lost money. You know, I said earlier this could have drained you in some ways. Yeah, there's something about, they may come to you asking for a handout because they're the ones drained of money. Yeah, there's something going on here with your past person, Sag. Just heads up on that. Because they're seeing you as the Empress, you know, because you are, okay? Or Emperor. Depends on who's watching this, but Emperor, Empress, whatever. It's the person in charge. It's the person who has their life together, and your past person does not. So there you go, Sag. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful, and you all take care. I'll see you again soon. Let me know in the comments, okay?